Hello guys, welcome to Gate for Geeks. In today's video I will be explaining you what are double-ended queues, input restricted double-ended queues and output restricted double-ended queues. So basically this is a very important topic yet small. For Gate, 1 marks question can be asked from this topic. So watch the video till end. Let's begin. So before understanding double-ended queues, you should know what are queues. So queue is a data structure which follows the FIFO pattern. Now FIFO means first in first out, that is first in first out. I will explain you with a very good example. Suppose this is a ticket counter and there is a line of people standing to get the ticket. Person number 1, person number 2, person number 3 and so on, nth number. Now what generally happens in our real life, the person who is in the front of the queue will get the ticket first and will get out of the queue, which means the element which comes or which enters first into the queue will be the one which will get out of the queue very first. So this is called first in first out. वही सबसे पहले बाहर निकलेगा जो सबसे पहले क्यू में अंदर घुसेगा. तो basically this end will be called front and this end will called rear end of the queue. Now this is about queue. What is double ended queue? So basically in queue insertion take place as at rear end only and deletion takes place from front end only. You cannot insert an element in inside the queue from front end and cannot delete the element from rear end, or no one can get in between the queue. So basically these are the queue in which front and rear end are restricted with insertion and deletion. Now that's how double-ended queue formed. These are the extension of queues. In double-ended queue insertion and deletion can be done at both the ends. This is the most important point to be noted, that double-ended means insertion and deletion can be done at both the ends. Like in normal queue, insertion can be done only at rear end. Insertion can be done only at rear end and at front only deletion can be done. But in double-ended queue you can insert as well as delete from rear end, and the same thing applies to front end. Now basically, okay, one more thing to be noted, double-ended queues are also called DQs. Do not get confused with the DQ operation on normal queues. Double-ended queue, hence this is the short form for double-ended queue. Now on double-ended queue majorly 6 operations can be done, or 6 function calls are the default calls. Insert front is a function call which will insert the element in the front. Let me draw a double-ended queue to make it more clear. So guys, this is a double-ended queue. This end is rear end and this end is front end. Now as I told you, in double-ended queue we can NQ and DQ. We can perform both the operation from front end as well as from rear end. Now suppose this is a queue and this has 2 elements currently. This is rear suppose and this is front pointer. I am talking about pointer. Now if I do insert front operation, insert front 6, if I want to insert 6 in the front, now this is front, I will insert at the front end, so the queue will become 10, 6 and 12, and front pointer will point this now, and this is rear. Similarly, if I want to insert at rear end, if I call insert rear, insert rear 8, then the Q will become rear will point here and front will point here. Now if I call delete front function, then 6 will be deleted and front will point to 12, and if I call delete rear function, then 8 will be deleted and the rear pointer will point to 10. So this is how these operations are performed. Front is a function which will return the front element, and rear is the function which will return the rear element. So this is all about double-ended queue. Now there are two more types of queue which I want to quickly discuss with you. So guys, the first one is input restricted queue. As the name suggests, it is input restricted. It means insertion will be done at rear end only, while deletion can be done at both the ends. Insertion means NQ and deletion means DQ. And the second one is output restricted queue. As the name suggests, output is restricted, means deletion is done at front end only and insertion can be done at both the ends. Means in input restricted queue, insertion will be done at rear end only, while deletion can be done from both the ends. It means at rear end, NQ can be done at rear end only. Here in input restricted, we will not have NQ operation at front end, while in output restricted we have NQ at both the ends and DQ at front end only, no, not at rear end only. So guys, this is all about the today's video. If you like the video, then please subscribe the channel and stay tuned. Thank you.